back to another championship night. Congratulations to Team Mopower over there.
Mopower, bud!
Mopower!
There it is, Team Mopower bringing up the preset championship, one of the most difficult series we had this year. Private Pat had some technical difficulties. I need to get a hold of him afterwards, and Country, which is our champion, because our champion has also pitched an idea out there for the JCR prize fund. But tonight we're doing it one more time. Flirt and Icy, we're going to wrap up another championship here at Homestead. This is the Custom guys.
Small field. We only got 8 guys in this field. It should be fun though. Let me back out here.
Is this race going on normal draft or low or normal draft?
Yeah, it's gonna be on low. Just like
okay.
I mean, it's only fair to do it.
That's fair.
But as I say that, you guys should be able to take your invites now. I'm gonna back out of here and go spot for the other 11 car, who's also running for a championship. So
you mean Alan Quickie
who qualified on the pole? Oh yeah, Alan Quickie, who qualified on the pole. Hopefully, you don't helicopter himself into the infield. I'm gonna get the hell out of here and
wow.
All right, have fun with this, boys. Appreciate what you guys do. Icy, thanks for helping out, Flirt, putting as always solid on Wednesday nights. Take your invites. Let's get it.
All right, let's do this. We're on blue screen, boys and girls. I know they can't speak. Yep, I know they can't hear you guys right now, but we just saw Private Patton run one heck of a race and then have something happen. 130 laps tonight. Our in-race reporter last race was a Trout. 39 laps, 31 on fuel for the preset guys. So with these guys in the customs, I don't know if you'll be able to save 8 laps unless there's a caution. We went caution free. We went clean and green that last race. So expect that, see that happen. And in the second stage also, they can make it on fuel, but not necessarily tires.
Is Celtics supposed to be in a custom?
Yes, Celtics is one of the championships. The championship 4 are in custom cars tonight, as will they be tomorrow for anybody asking questions.
He decided that he wanted to not run a custom scheme, and just be the traditional
right
11. Yeah, he'd be the only one that doesn't.
Yeah, UK did that last time. Not a big field for the custom guys, but still JCR prize money on the line. But Celtics already down there, and we got that 4 car. I think the 4 car is obviously Cola. I didn't think he put a lot of time or effort into that that custom. Not really impressed with that Cola.
At least I can see it.
I mean, if you win, it doesn't really matter what the car looks like, as long as you're doing burnouts at the end. Yeah,
and he's still in a Mustang. And speaking of Mustangs, in that 3rd spot, KTatty out of the KMS Motorsports group right there, running orange. These guys have started to pull away a couple car links. Flash 9 to 21, he is another one of the championship contenders. Parco, he didn't run a custom. He's just, man, Parco's been running a cool paint scheme. I'm not impressed with that one either, Parco. You're fired and parked. Nuka Bob Quantum back here in the 24, going to push him down. That's the field tonight for the custom guys.
You know, this is the worst part right here, is because they're on low draft, and unless you're right behind a car or in a big long line, like Tatty right now set in no man's land.
Here goes
unless he,
Cola's gonna make a move to the lead right now. Actually, to the bottom of the 11. Sorry, Flirt, I didn't mean.
No, you're good. I mean, good call out. It just sucks to be the car in 3rd right now, because even though they're battling, you're not getting a draft, and you have to run, like, it's literally just blazing laps to be able to make up a big chunk of time.
Yeah, early in the race, the championship lead changes hands. Cola is now your race leader. There in that 4 car.
Look through the field. Looks like everybody's got single file. That's what happened to us last races. After about 3 laps, everybody was just willing to sit in line, because you step out, you go to the back.
You know, Country, we saw him do that a couple times. Everybody got loose. They were able to bring it back up and, you know, not collect everybody. Battle on the track right now. Celtics in the 11. Cola in that. I don't even know what that 4 color is. That doesn't even remind me of a cool paint scheme, but he is now the leader. I mean, Cola, what? I mean, have an imagination.
He went with literally
Pro League and Fanatec.
Well, that's for obvious
But again,
reasons.
but at least I can see the sponsors. I'll accept it.
Yeah, obviously, Cola finishing second on Sunday. Congratulations to him. Next to Max Boost at the Indy Roval. There was 4 to 6 drivers from the Giggity Racing League represented in that race. It was very cool to see, but like you just said, Tatty, no man's land by himself, battle back here. Flash 9 making a move to the inside of El Parco. That's going to help Tatty, not gain any ground, but he is losing ground to the leaders, though.
What we were able to figure out, and Naner actually told us from experience with he was coaching the truck guys, is if you get 3 cars in a row, you get a small amount of draft that makes a difference. So Tatty's going to have to fall back to that second pack and hope to God that they do get enough draft to eventually get back up there.
And Sean T, Paul Bear, thanks for tuning in. Paul Bear says, let's go customs. We had upwards of 30 viewers for that preset race. Sean says, was it Allison who crashed his helicopter at the track? Yes, I believe it was Talladega, because Alan Kubicki actually passed away at going to Bristol. That's why they did a lap around with his hauler at Bristol. And then we have the trash can himself, Hunty, out there. What's up, Hunty?
Give me a second. I'll fact check all this stuff, so that way we're not just spewing nonsense out into the world. We don't want to spread.
Hey, I agree with that, but I am a bag full of useless knowledge, though.
I know that one for sure, but I don't know where Kawiki was.
Quick, it was Bristol, like I said, because they did a lap around the track. I remember that as a kid, too. But again, I am just a bag full of useless knowledge.
You would be old enough to know that.
Here we go with Icy and his old jokes. Cola still pulling everybody around. Celtics right there in the bumper. Couple of the championship caliber drivers. Again, JCR prize money on the line tonight. Up to 10 viewers right now. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a shout out there in YouTube land. Always want to say what's up. And Dylan Tibbet said, what's up, boys? Hey, I haven't talked to you in 5 minutes. Taking eye back here on everything else. Flash 9, again, you can tell he's been doing his work in that practice car, and he has made his way into third spot around that 32 KMS KTatty machine. El Parco behind them. Nuka Bob getting hooked up right there with Captain Jack, who is one of the championship contenders too. Off the pace a little bit. Some familiar names we're not seeing tonight. I do like Captain Jack's kind of paint scheme. It almost could be a cool Keystone Light paint scheme, which we will see next year on Brad Keselowski's car. And then way off the pace. D. Smith, what are you doing back here, buddy? 11 viewers, thanks for tuning in now. D might be trying to a little bit of strategy or something. Pudding is a bag full of trash. Thank you, man. I am just a bag full of pudding, empty pudding cups is what it is. Get it right. The top 2 starting to pull away. Battle now here with Parco, trying to get his way up to that 32 Mustang. Ford Chevy back here for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The leaders, Cola Motorsports and Celtics. That is a battle for the championship, guys. Remember that. And that's one of my good buddies from a long time ago tuning in tonight. Bucked Up GMC says, I have a question. Does anybody know if the Dirt Tour will have any new tricks added? I cannot give you an answer because Heat 5 is the very last Heat edition. So there will be a new NASCAR game coming out. So we do not know any of the dynamics of that yet. But we'll see what happens there. But Bucked Up GMC down in Florida, thanks for tuning in. Paul Bear said put in NRG. Yeah, we're both right here. Cola's still leading. Icy, who do you think's going to take one of these championship cups home tonight? Well, the championship cup, since I can't say these, since Celtics is representing the 11 car who we just saw of Daddy, the 11 country caliber.
You know, I think the guy who's really kind of dominated this season for the most part, Cola. It just, you know, it seems like, again, the low-hanging fruit here, but that's just the guy that really has stood out all season. He's been fast all season everywhere we've gone, and again, here tonight, he's been really fast. And it looks like there's real competition. There's going to be that 11 cars, so could we see a sweep by the Mo Power guys?
All right, and just as an FYI for you up in my ears, you sound just a little bit quiet, but there we go. But at the same time, did you say low-hanging fruit?
Yeah, low-hanging fruit, boys.
Okay, never mind. We're not going to...
What I'm saying? What am I saying? What's wrong with you? The 16-year-old, you know what that is.
Flirt, do you have any updates on the information that we...
Kawicki was killed outside of Bristol. That was correct. And then Allison, I mean, we were right on Allison, so nothing new to report there. Fact check complete. We are correct.
Thank you very much, guys. Said, just saying. Paul Bears had put in his Icy is quiet. I think he just adjusted to that. UK Wildcats out there. We just saw him. That is now changes his name, confusing all of us up there. Mo Power Cat. He needs to go to bed or go to his den apparently, or whatever he needs to. But Mo Power, UK out there trying to root on his teammate of the 11. We saw him in the 48 make a run for the championship. We did have somebody in the presets not be able to make it tonight.
What's funny is I'm going to start running on the Mo Power next season, so during the preset there could be upwards of 5 to 6 guys under the Mo Power name, which I think is going to be entertaining.
That's going to be a lot of no power at one point in time when you come up against some KMS boys.
I think the KMS are going to be struggling to hold on to the Mo Power line.
Not fast.
We got that Chevrolet horsepower, y'all. Don't worry about us.
Don't worry, we got them Toyotas wound up. Don't be
yeah,
surprised
that's
to
the
see
reason.
us
That's
just lined up to the front.
Yeah, and you can fact check this too. The only reason why I told you I had a homologized small block to get into NASCAR racing was because Chevrolet sold them the rights to the 5.7. You guys know it as 350. So, in cahoots, Chevy and Toyota, they are actually. More fun facts here on Chip. Yeah,
that is entertaining to know.
Yeah, if you go over to Japan, we know it as a Chevy Cavalier. It is a Toyota Cavalier over there, believe it or not.
That
the more
like
you know.
Fact check, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to take Puddin's word for it.
Because I don't know.
As I'd say, if it is correct, that is a cool fact. But as we talk, I mean, just looking, who is that in third?
That's Flash 9 in the all white.
Flash. You want to talk about no man's land? That is no man's land. You're not getting closer to the guys behind you, and you're definitely not going forward. Right now, the only people that are really comfortable where they're at are Cola and Celtics, because they are just pulling away. And if I'm Celtics, I have no problem just following around the track, getting as far away from everybody else as possible.
And Tatty gets a little loose in these customs. Again, these customs, everybody drives a little bit different. Just like we did see our preset champion. He got loose in his preset, but on these older tires, Tatty now looks like he is coming down, so the green flag pit strategy window is open. Again, thanks to Alex Snidd and Taya Hazard for being in the booth for the last race. We're at 12 viewers for this one. These guys out here are still trying to battle it out. If it were to end right now, though, it looks like Cole would accept that JCR money, but Celtics is in no way just willing to hand it over, Icy.
Yeah, no, and really, something I was going to say just a few minutes ago when we were talking about Flash 9, you know, he might be in no man's land right now, but maybe a pit strategy, maybe they call it when that stage ends, he's going to be in a good position, because remember, he started kind of back towards the middle, backish of this 8-car field. Granted, it's only 8 cars, and still, you know, a lot of really fast drivers to get around. Not a single person here is a slouch.
Yeah,
so
and on low draft
up there, he'll be able to have a chance to keep up with these boys.
And on that low draft, that 21 of Flash 9 is going to have a hard time. But do you think he goes around one more time, or do you think he pits with them? That's up to something too. Private Patton. had a championship just locked up. We saw it taken away due to technology. Patton, I need you to get a hold of me after this. Country Caliber has a proposition for you as the champion, so get a hold of me after the race, Patton. Francis Smith, I'm sure you guys have seen him out there, especially at a lot of super speedway lobbies. That is Nascar 88 FN, and the second place car now coming down the pit lane all by himself is the leader, Cola.
Fifth place.
Cola is just saying, you know what, this Sunoco race fuel, I can get an extra lap out of it. What's that going to do for him?
I mean, going off the preset pit strategy, it seemed like the guy who stayed out the longest was the one who ended up the worst, because I know UK was able to stretch those runs out pretty far, and it didn't seem like he was able to keep the position he had going in. It usually put him more towards the middle to back.
The leader now out of the pit lane flirt, sorry.
Difference, it may not make a huge difference. Maybe, and I'd say maybe Celtics gets around him. But other than that, I think maybe they just swap spots and they're kind of just right back on each other. I wouldn't worry too much about the 1 lap difference.
We got 15 viewers now. Ty Hazard, our previous commentator from the last race.
Pit road. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, Ty Hazard's out there. You up here in the booth for the last race saying Cole is making his life easy as he is over there spotting for him. So if I was Ty Hazard, I'd sit back with a Twinkie and a couple cold ones and enjoy this until the racing action gets real tight. But KTatty back out there. Again, not a lot of cars here in the custom race tonight, but we're up to 16 viewers to see who we are going to crown this champion tonight. I see myself, the one and only Captain Insano, Pocono Steve, whatever the hell you want to call him. We know him as Flirting with Disaster, helping us out, man.
All right. Cola coming off pit road right now, and he is going to stay in front of Celtics. So the 1 lap does not come back to bite him. As a matter of fact, they're really in the same exact position.
If anything, though, Cola's going to have that 1 lap pressure tire, so he's got to get him up to temperature. We know that makes a difference, but can he pull away just a little bit and get the stage win on pressure tires? So strategy being prevailed for our second place winner of the Winter Heat Series at the Indy Roval the other day. Congratulations to him, and congratulations to everybody out there who did qualify. A lot of names, a lot of recognizable names out there flirt on Sunday. It was really cool to see.
Yeah.
You know who I didn't see?
Who?
I didn't see Puddin' Knievel in the booth. I did see some other people who wear the same red jacket all the time.
Well, I don't think we need to dive that far.
Yeah, we're not going to go that far.
make you mad, but you know, this right here sucks to be Celtics, because in low draft, you're not going to get any closer or any farther away. It just sucks to be sitting here, because, I mean, I guarantee you they're running pretty much identical laps, and it's just you're not going to get any closer.
Hunty just said out there, he said the word me, who we did not see out there on Sunday. I do believe he qualified. I don't know if it was registration or if he relinquished, but there was a lot of people out there, some of my good friends too. It's not hard to fill out registration paperwork. Just to let you guys know that. It's not hard to do that. And that costs some people a spot to get recognized and be on the out there on the big show. But tonight, we are on the second biggest show, if not, well, in my opinion, some of the biggest show here at Giggity Racing. Cole Motorsports out here in the lead with that very drab car, even though it's still a Mustang with a number, but those Warfish tires have pulled away 6 or 7 car lengths on the 11 of Celtics.
Yep. And I was going to say, Hunty said me, but the question was, who is a terrible driver, so he answered me, so...
Oh,
yeah,
see?
He just called himself just down on himself like that, but Hunty, we all know you're terrible, but you're just as bad as everybody else, so don't feel bad.
That's why they do call him Hunty the Trash Can at times. We will be wrapping up this... We will be wrapping up this stage. Still no caution flag. Parko and Tatty looks like they have one of the closest battles on the track right now. Flash 9 again, no rights to music, so we do not get sued, but he is all by himself.
Somebody in the comments just said he's got to deal with Hunty tomorrow, and he knows.
Oh, that's WX Mike. If he's got to deal with Hunty tomorrow, I'm sorry. That's your fault, not ours.
I guess technically I'm hyping up my teammate because me and him are both on Energy's team. I guess if I get him mad enough, he'll just drive the wheels off the thing. So we'll just consider that the strategy.
Still, for this back here again, a little damage to the Cola Motorsports number 10 of the self-proclaimed fastest guy in Heat 5. On delay, Captain Jag. He clips the wall again. We are seeing an absentee racer tonight. We're not seeing that too out of the Cola Motorsports camp of AJ Storm. But again, thoughts and prayers out to you, buddy. I know you got a lot going on. Hope mom's doing well. But I hate to say this, you know, I can't believe I am going to, but coolest car in the customs tonight, I think, does go to Captain Jack.
Got a good look at it. Let me take a look. Let's see.
I mean, it's not
I
fancy.
Yeah.
It's not fancy, but still Keystone light colors, so biased. If it had orange on it, I'd like it a little bit more, but Cola Motorsports out here in the 4-car definitely walking away. 19 viewers now, 34 comments. Thanks to everybody out there. We will be crowning a champion tonight here for the Custom Cup Series Season 5 Giggity Racing. They will be getting themselves the JCR prize fund. Thank you for JCR coming on board this year. Sanity Outlaw, what's up? That's the only person I haven't actually got his prize money out to yet, because I will get a hold of him. Some of you guys know Ashley and I Mrs. Puddin and I are dealing with some stuff back home in Ohio that is very, very thick. I did not get a chance down. He chose to accept his in PSN card and not cash, so I got to get that done tomorrow.
You're still taking care of my stepmom, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, of course.
Good. You better be. I swear.
I mean, I did the dishes today. The laundry's done. Our dog's good. Food's in the oven. I mean, I'm a good house pudding.
Good. Can't have my stepmom being mad.
No, absolutely not. I don't want that burden on me either. Cola Motorsports pulling away from everybody too.
Great call, Cotton. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think, is anybody relatively close to each other on the track? I mean,
I'm clicking through right now.
Yeah, I don't see anybody.
You know, I vote that we do this on high draft next time.
Can I just put in a quick suggestion that we don't come back to this track for the championship race next season?
I say championship race to be taken care of at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, your vote's been rescinded. You're officially off the voting booth with that suggestion.
Oh, sorry.
I vote for Bristol.
And don't forget again, guys,
actually.
Tomorrow we have the Xfinity Championships wrapped up. We are now complete. I do have to confirm that, I think, with Mom and Paul on Fridays with the development next year. The Free Agent Fridays is we're going to start calling it. The Free Agent Fridays. I really do like that. But, yeah, I did get a win the other night. Couldn't resist the opportunity to race at Watkins Glen in the Preset Xfinity car. And if you didn't listen, Trinity had one of the best post-race interviews 2 or 3 weeks ago. But Ricky Puddin over here, I think, did a pretty good job too. Ricky Puddin, that was a good job. I just don't know what to do with my hands.
Lucky I wasn't in that race.
Oh, you're lucky I let you win at Canadian that night.
Oh, come on.
I'm statistically average at road courses, so I'm not going to even talk about that.
Hey, Coach Matt says championship race at Watkins Glen sounds perfect, and I'm right there with him. I believe that ended the stage, too.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, Cola, Celtics, and Flash 9 were the top 3. And then I believe Captain Jack was actually the last car on the lead lap, if not the last car in the race.
And we just got confirmation, too, from Taya Hazard, who is spot for Cola Motorsports. His throwback scheme goes back to Tim McGreedy, a World Outlaw late model driver, too. So, okay, I can see it now. All right, I get it now. I get it now that you said that, and I had to go back into my memory bank.
How far does that go?
Long way. Older than you. Older than you.
15 minutes, up to an hour?
At times. Cola Motorsports, Celtics, Flash 9, the top 3. Captain Jack, the 4th, competing tonight. But that's how they wrapped up. Custom guys may not have to make a lot of adjustments to these cars if they're not unhappy with it. But Cole Motorsports, Celtics, Flash 9, El Parco, KTatty, that's going to be the top 6 as we're going to rank them down. And we see the Captain Jack Mobile back there in the back. The 24 of Nuka Bob Quantum. And D. Smith in that 19 makes a quick move. Celtics to the outside, trying to hold on to that line. 21 of Flash 9 says, my gears are a little bit better. I'm going to get to that rear bumper. Cola leads them out of turn 2 down the backstretch, guys. Oh, the 24 of Nuka gets just a wee bit loose.
At a moment, but yeah, you see him following the line here, and maybe this is where Flash 9 tries to show what he's got. He was definitely fast enough to maybe stay with them early on in that last run. Once he got up 2/3, so maybe we'll see if he can actually have something for him, or if it was just a little bit of that's all he's got.
Flash 9 now, especially if he could get up there, because he had to overdrive that car, maybe use some of that tire. Again, low draft tonight, but working if he can get up to the top 3, Flash 9. And then another guy we saw on Sunday afternoon. Here comes Celtics, the 11 car making a power move to the inside of the 4 car. Flash 9, the 21 right behind him, and then top 4 right there is El Parco. Tatty rounds up the top 5. D. Smith, Captain Jack, and Nuka Bob, but these guys try to get racing now that they're back to group together.
Let's see. This is that risk-reward system of the low draft. Is the moment Celtics pull out a line, he lost so much speed, and he's going to fall back. It's that risk. How early do you want to make that move? Because if it doesn't work, you got a lot of time to fall off the draft. But it looks like he's going to be able to get right back in line, luckily.
Parco takes a peek on that Chevrolet, trying to dive it underneath the 11 in Toyota. Flash 9 still in the second. KTatty now going to give the 88 of Parco a shove down the straightaway. That's top 5. The last 3 right there, if they don't get hooked up and get single file, these top 5 will walk away. Cole is still leading. Flash 9 Celtics out here in front. Thanks to all of our viewers tonight. We will be crowning a champion. After Season 5 is over, we will be taking a minimum of 3 weeks off. There has been talks of an extra week just to get everything solidified for next year. But as of now, guaranteed, it will not be happening on Daytona 500 Sunday because no one wants to do that. Here comes Flash 9 making a move to the inside of the 4-car Cola. The all-white car, Ford on Ford crime. Here's the Toyota right behind him. Flash 9 does going to have to, well, in customs, you're not going to have to check it up that much, but...
Yeah, but he's not going to get it done.
Ooh, they drive up to each other. Cole into the wall.
Ooh,
Flash
really low.
Flash 9's the leader now.
Flash 9, the leader, yes. He said, I want some of that JCR prize money. I want to be crowned as a champion. Celtics still right there. Here comes Parco and Tatty. They took advantage of that situation of these guys racing each other. Cola back to 3rd.
That's lag. That's just lag.
Okay, I was going to say, is that lag?
The
Or was
lagging. Yeah,
there we go.
I would be willing to bet that was lag.
No offense to Celtics. Everybody knows I like Celtics, but he can be the lag master at times. Technology.
He try to take that lead off of Flash. He came a little bit low out of that corner. I don't know if he's trying to set something up or he just got a little loose there.
Yeah, not fully sure, but I do think this definitely answers the question that Flash has the car to be able to compete with these two.
Definitely.
Here in the front.
He did work his way around some cars in the back on that first stage and started to pull away with them. Now he's got clean air out in front of him, somebody giving him a push. Cole is sitting in 3rd, Celtics right there, but Flash 9 showing what he can do tonight here. Season 5, championship night at Homestead, y'all.
I'm telling you, that high line looks really good. I mean, obviously, it's probably the better lane here anyways, but that the middle to high line, I wouldn't say the very top lane, but middle high, it gets a really good run off the corner, and the bottom lane just cannot beat it on this low draft.
Flirt, give me 1 second here, but Flirt and Icy, please take it away for about a minute.
Yeah, I was going to say, for me, what I noticed is early in the run when the tires are fresh, that bottom could eat, but you just ate up so much tires after about 5, 6, maybe 10 laps in. You were just so much more wore out on tires. Everybody else could kind of continue keeping speed while you just fell off substantially.
Yeah, I totally agree, and especially the way they run 3 and 4, starting kind of low and then going high. And actually, Celtics got into the 21, and he shoved them out of the line. That's going to put Celtics up to the lead.
I hadn't seen him up here yet, so let's see if he can kind of drive away.
And here they go again, going to just continue to
Looks
battle
like
those top 3 in the championship points.
And Flash looks like he's looking to get that spot right back, because you can see he was already checking low on Cola right out of the corner. So these guys keep tossing it up. You don't know what can happen.
Anything can happen here in championship night, as we saw earlier in the preset race. Private Patton had that one all locked up, but these guys, even with a small field tonight, trying to battle it out. Captain Jack back there with no help. For being the self-proclaimed fastest guy out there, he is not the fastest guy on the track right now. The top 3 are.
Oh, I just saw Cola and Flash go down. I don't know if Cola was trying to block there or if they just both got loose. It's kind of strange looking.
I don't know if maybe he might have taken a peek, because it definitely looked like he had a run in it. Right now he does too. I think he was actually taking a peek on that last lap. And he does it again, and it looks like Flash 9's going to go with him.
Yep.
Well, I was going to try to anyways.
I love Icy's input tonight too. Here's a battle for the lead. But yeah, Icy, man, he brings so much action, but he's just so mundane about it at the same time. Battle for the lead. Celtics up to the high side in that 11. Can the NRG team, the Mo Power guys, as you like to say, pull off a double win in the 11 color. The 4 sales. Cola says, I'm going to try to interfere with that. And Flash 9 says, don't count me out yet. Battle for the lead, battle for the championship.
But just to show how
I don't like,
good.
I don't know if I like what Flash 9's doing right now. He's running the bottom, and it's almost kind of losing him time. But once he sticks in the middle, it helps him out.
Yeah. And you know, even though those guys are... was that stage?
I think so. That had to have been.
Yeah, that had to have been the stage, because we didn't see any caution out there, and it was a shorter stage. Again, I remember that from our good friend in the preset Russ H out helping us out. So
I think it was a 33 or 34 lap stage in the second stage. In the first
it was 2 or 3 laps shorter, I think,
yeah,
or something like that, wasn't it?
Actually, did they pit? I didn't see them pit.
No, they didn't pit. These custom guys, the presets though are different. So
I guess. Yeah, you probably could have saved an extra 3 laps of fuel. That makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe something happened that we didn't see, though. Even with Deering, I don't see the lead.
That long.
Yeah, the leaders pushed way too hard, racing each other there for the last couple of laps. But in the meantime, till we can get some clarification again.
Pushed too hard.
All
it just
the
didn't seem like that. They maybe got like 10, 15 laps in. Maybe I'm just zoning out.
Yeah, but Anthony Carfrey said go Cola, so Cola's got himself a little bit of a fan out there. Celtics going to take him to the lead. Cola takes the advantage, pulls down to that white line. Taddy's trying to do the same thing back there. Parco's going to come down and block it. Everybody trying to hold on to what they can do right now. Flash 9 that 20 and up to 3. But KTatty trying to take that, I hate to say this, beautiful paint scheme, ugly manufacturer of KMS the number 32 motorsports car right up to the lead, and he's going to make a move on one of the championship contenders. He could play a spoiler fact tonight.
Yeah, but I'm really looking at those top 3 right now.
I was about to say,
Cola and Celtics. I just do not think that on the long run anybody's touching either one of them. And Parco gets in the wall, and that's going to be a wreck.
One car in, is that going to throw it? No,
because the 19 caution. Looked like he'd went around too, but he didn't.
Heavy damage. And Nuka Bob Quantum, now he's up behind Captain Jack. While we were checking back there, KTatty making moves for the top 3 spots. Going to lose 2 to Captain Jack and Nuka. So the top 4 championship contenders are now running 1, 2, 3, 4. His best friend of Captain Jack is the people behind him to go single file and race with him, unless these guys get real racy right in front of them and make something happen. But they've got 6, 7 cars right there. So the championship 4 running 1, 2, 3, 4. But Celtic scrapes the wall.
Celtic scrapes the wall, and Cola is going to get a great run off. I don't know what Flash 9 is going to do, because it's not like it really helps to push anybody because with the low draft.
I mean, yeah. I was just gonna say even though whatever the stage or restart was before they got into it, they were swapping positions in the second group. Never got any closer or farther away. So these guys really got some speed to be able to pull away while battling.
Four-car Cola
Now.
makes a move. We can almost say it right there. Slide job. He pulls it off. He doesn't hit the wall. Flash 9 tries to do the same. Can't get it done. Have to pull back up. Not to lose what little draft, if any, they get. I think I just saw Parko on pit lane, which obviously has to make sense. Very heavy damage to the front of that 88 Chevrolet. Top 3 pulling away. Cap Jack. His best friends right now are the people behind him. Now throughout the season, how have you raced them? Are they going to race you, or are they going to help you? Because that's what he needs to get up here to the top 4 to give a chance for that cup.
Yeah, and I'm really curious now with these guys battling. There are 3 cars behind them, the front 3 that is, Celtics, Cola, and Flash 9. The 3 behind them, are they going to work together and maybe start making some ground, or is it just going to kind of be more of the same old thing? We haven't really seen a group get together behind these 3 yet.
I've been somewhat keeping an eye on them, and it doesn't seem like they've pushed the issue at all, following him around, but they seem to get further and further away. Like, I'm on board with Celtics, and I've been watching, and they've been getting...
Yeah, and there they go. They're battling
yeah.
now. Nuka and Tatty are battling, and that's going to definitely hurt their speed.
Celtics in the second spot, trying to bring home another win for NRG and the Mo Power guys in the 11. Cola wants to bring home that championship again. JCR prize money on the line for these guys. Flash 9 says, don't count me out yet. They started to pull away just a little bit more even, seeing those guys get racy behind them. Thanks to all the viewers, we're up to 15 now. Dropped down just a couple right there, but 54 comments, so thanks for everybody tuning in. Paul Bear says it would be great to see Flash take a win. But he's got a lot of heavy competition.
After what the 21 car went through last race, I'd like to see some good happen to the 21 car. Ooh, big run from Celtics right there. He got all the way up to the bumper.
He did get all the way to the bumper, and the 11 car's getting pushed up just a little bit. You do want to get close to that wall, obviously not hit it. Trying to keep an eye on this. Let's see what's happening with the battle behind him here, though. Parko's by himself. We know he's come down the pit lane.
I mean, looking at it, no, maybe not. I was going to say, looks like they're...
Oh, what in the world?
Tatty hits the wall. Nuka tries to avoid him.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye. I apologize for the in-depth commentary. Or lack thereof.
Looks like Flash is going to go with Cola on the outside here and try to clear Celtics.
It doesn't really surprise me, because that high line has worked so well, but it looks like Celtics is actually going to get in line, and they're going to keep doing the same way they have been.
We were having the same thing happen. It seemed like no matter how you went in, you kind of came out the same order on the entering and exit in the corner for most of the race.
Carv said there's a difference between how you drive on dirt and pavement. Yeah, and that is big differences. I did do 2 asphalt short track races, and that was a lot different. You know, I like the car too loose to get tires up, but yeah, you can drive the cars differently, but sometimes the driving styles and how the cars handle from dirt to pavement make a big difference. But dirt guys to pavement don't seem to have such a great transition as the pavement to dirt guys who probably grew up on that battle for the lead.
This is where it's going to hurt him, because Flash is also going to have the run. He's going to run up onto the back of Cola. Oh, no, he's not. He's actually going to follow Celtics. I'm not sure what he's...
It looked like a little contact there. The 11 was trying to pull that side draft, and I think Cola might have rubbed the wall and it slowed them both down. May have somewhat tripped up Flash. Is he going to go 3 wide?
No, they're trying to go 2 wide, single file underneath them with the draft to get around Cola.
I want to see it, but I mean, they probably don't want to see it.
Time in the race. And there goes Celtics and Cola made a little contact, and Celtics clears.
Right
like
back to a crossover.
And their best friend here tonight.
Cola pulls right back down. So they're definitely not afraid to pull down and see what they can do through these corners. I've seen them literally cross each other up non-stop.
Great battle for the lead. Not only this is the battle for the lead, this is the battle for the championship 2 crowned here tonight. Custom Cup in the Premier Series of Giggity Season 5. We keep saying it, the JCR prize money's on the line, but the money's nice, but I think the bragging rights is even greater as Flash 9 trying to push the 11 on that second lane. 4 Cole is holding that Mustang down low. Not going to have the momentum off the high side. Can't get cleared of the Celtics, or the Flash 9 behind Celtics right there. So these guys, great battle back here, side by side for second and third.
This will tell you how good Celtics' car is, because with them two battling, they're going to be significantly slower, and this will give you a good idea how much faster Celtics may be. Because if they can battle and just clear each other and get right back up to him, he probably doesn't have the strongest car, which in this race there's really not a super strong car to begin with.
Cola finally clears the 21 Mustang. Celtics did enjoy those guys battling it out there for 2 or 3 laps like that, eating their car up. Again, if they didn't pit in first stage, I don't think they're going to have to now since it is a shorter stage. Maybe that's why they're getting a little bit more racy and dicey, trying to test the line and see what their car is going to do. Maybe if you need to, make an adjustment to that custom car just for those last couple of laps of stage 3. 18 viewers, guys. Thanks for tuning in for Championship Night here in Giggity.
Do we have an actual confirmation we're in stage 2 or 3 and what lap we're on, if that?
So we're in 3. I know that
We're in
for
3.
sure. I just don't know what part or what lap we're on.
I don't think these guys are streaming.
I think the only one we know, or I know that's in there, would be Nanner and Ty that would be able to respond, but I don't know if either one of them are listening right now.
Nanner's got anything for me.
I know Nanner's spotting for Celtics.
Yeah, Nanner's spotting for Celtics. Ty is spotting for Cola. Teams trying to help each other out, and these two teams also right there racing for this battle. Celtics takes the lead. Celtics on the outside Flash 9 trying to push Cola around Celtics. Excuse me right there. Flash 9 has 2 different options on which line, and she seems to be choosing that high line most of the time. Cola drifts up a little bit higher than what you want. Flash kind of in the middle, pulls it back down, keeps it off the apron. Still a battle for the lead between Celtics and Cola. This is probably one of the best battles we've seen in a long time for 3 cars.
For sure. They've, as much as I'm not a big fan of this track, there's plenty of room to race, and there are multiple lines. So you can definitely choose something completely opposite and carry just as much speed when it comes to choosing lines.
And Nana just said 4 in the broadcast chat, so I'm assuming, is that 4 to go? That seems pretty quick for stage 3 too, though.
No idea?
Yeah. What did we miss?
Okay, Taco Tom has been fired.
Taco Tom has been fired. Hot Dog Charlie, we need you to come out of retirement.
That's what I was going to say, 4 to go. I think they're still in stage 2, because that would make sense.
No, what happened? How did we get a caution? Whatever.
I would say no in this game, there's no telling, but I think we're still in stage 2. 4 to go in stage 2.
Now that would make a lot of sense right there,
yeah.
So.
Little contact there. Looks like Cola's going to fall back, and Flash is going to take that second position. So if they got 2, that should be coming to 3 to go, right? Or no, 2 to go.
2 to go. Maybe
2 to go.
It could be over.
Paul Bear said, I'm an old man pudding. Sometimes I got to go to bed early. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. But yeah, got to throw a Hunty out there with his smart-ass remarks saying they got to caution by throwing a yellow flag. Well, no baloney. You and don't you and your boyfriend Oscar the Grouch have to go to your trash can? Good battle now. Celtics up here. Flash 9 being patient after all of that time, trying to drop Cola back to that 3rd spot. Still no contact racing. Captain Jack is in the picture back there. That is the 4th championship car hunt, but this seems to be battle right now. Captain Jack, maybe as one of those guys, obviously wants to see that stage flag come out. Celtics, Flash 9, and Cola, your top 3.
Yeah, that's what I believe. And we were curious if Flash could stay up here when he got actually with the pack, and he definitely proved this stage that he's got.
Oh, Cola makes contact. That's going to drive the 21 up there just a little bit. That's going to check them both up.
Classy move to hold up and just let him go.
Very much so, yeah.
Only knowing he just
that
made
was
a
stage
mistake
2,
and not wanting to ruin his chances.
18 viewers now. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see which one of these 4 guys can bring home the JCR sponsored money. Again, tonight, JCR presents Giggity Championship Custom Cup at Homestead. Stay tuned for us tomorrow night, where you get to see the Xfinity preset and customs go at it here.
And maybe my exciting voice.
No comment. No comment.
Oh, it'll be better tomorrow. I'm a little.
Nothing some vanilla crown and vanilla Coke can fix, except for your buddy. Glad his nose is feeling better.
Oh yeah, he's looking good now. He's feeling good. Got a pick.
Was it an improvement?
No.
Again, love Giggity Racing. All the friends that you make, all the, just the times you have jokes and stuff. But Icy's roommate over here decided to go face first into a bedpost a couple weeks ago. Crazy Marines, but we're going to rack them and stack them. Flash 9 Celtics, Captain Jack with his team owner and teammate on the outside of Cola Motorsports, the 19 of D. Smith, the 24 Hanukkah Bob. The 88 might have got a lap back right there. That is El Parco. And the 32, that is KTatty in the KMS Motorsports 32. Whoa! The 24 Nuka gets way loose. Here comes Captain Jack trying to be a force to be dominated with. We know that he can be just a little bit aggressive at times. Makes the move on his teammate and team owner. Touches just a little bit with the 11 cars. Flash 9 still out front. Everybody else trying to figure out what line they want to go with. Captain Jack says, I want some of that JCR prize money. I want to be a force to be reckoned with. I got stopped up. Cola Motorsports says, no way, I want that 3rd spot back. He's going to go up with the Celtics guy in that 11 car just a little bit. That drops the 10 car back to 4th, and here comes D. Smith in the 19. Flash 9 still the leader. Guys, I need oxygen.
I was just about to say, whoever is on the pit crew, that 21, deserves a raise, because they were able to drop him into that bottom line, and was able to clear Celtics pretty fast and be able to get that lead. We haven't seen that 21 have a real chance to open it up. He's had to follow somebody the entire time, so we're about to see what this car's really got.
Anthony Carr said have the Keystones ready because he's about to send it out there in his dirt race, and then the dirt race are going to pavement style. Yeah, I'll have him over there. 22 viewers tonight for our custom guys. Thank you so much. We saw as high as 30 for the preset. This is how entertaining the racing is being. Sometimes a big field is not always producing great racing. These smaller 8 cars tonight put on one heck of a show. The top 4 battling it out for the championship. Flash 9 the 21 out front. 11 Celtics. Here comes Cola Motorsports, and see that 10 car Captain Jack got up there. Hopefully he didn't blow his line, hit the apron, or do something. And if he loses any ground to him with low draft on, it's not good. Icy, go ahead.
Yeah, he cannot lose this draft right now. This is his championship.
D. Smith making an appearance in the top 5. Blakey T said, let's see 6 wide. That's only something Blakey T would do, and that's why you get fired all the time for making 6 wide moves. Here comes Celtics in the 11 car making a move to the inside. The 4 of Cola. They don't touch. I don't think they did.
I think he might have rubbed him up just enough where Flash had to get out of it to make the corner, and that gave Celtics enough to clear him.
That's some pucker factor. That is a pucker factor right there. Celtics to the lead, but that gave the chance for Captain Jack on delay over there to catch up. D. Smith in that 5th spot in jeopardy of losing that, but he does have help from behind right now with KTatty, El Parco, and Nuka Bob. Top 4 are your championship contenders. Celtics out front, Cola Motorsports, Flash 9, and Captain Jack. Captain Jack's falling off just by 2 cars right there. The 11 car drive going to pull everybody down the straightaway. If these guys get racy, that's going to give the chance for the 10 car to get back up there, and it looks like he does there, Flirt.
Yeah, he definitely was able to get a good run out of that corner. That's going to pull him up there. Now, how dicey you want to be? You've got one.
These guys battling is going to.
I was about to say.
Both of those 2 behind.
Cola drives her in deep and lets her eat on the inside of the 11. Sorry, that's a battle for the lead.
Yeah.
They're getting pretty crazy. They know it's go time. You got one more pit stop, but you need to try to get anything you can right now because pit strategy is going to come into play. I think it's a 52 lap stage. If I remember right.
They all pit 1 lap with Jackson the outside wall, and now that's going to hurt him. He's going to lose the draft.
Millsy out there. Millsy. A good buddy of mine, you know.
There he goes again. He sent it again.
Clears
He
him.
did, he did
got
send
him
it in
this
there, but Millsy said, you know, you got to be careful of the aggressiveness. I don't want to hear it from you. You were way too aggressive. I shouldn't play way too aggressive, but Canadian Motorsports Park 3 weeks ago, Millsy got a little aggressive on the lap corner. You got to do what you got to do for a win, man, and you got the W that night, put me in P2, but these guys are battling out for a prize money tonight here in Season 5. Giggity Racing, Cola Motorsports back to the lead, single file. Celtics back to second in the 21 car. Love you, Millsy.
Good job.
Millsy took me. Oh, Millsy had a road course too. He just said, I'm coming in hot on the last corner of that right-hander at Canadian, and got me just by a little bit, but that was an entirely fun race that night. But yeah, Millsy, I don't want to hear from you right now, buddy. Cola Motorsports still got Celtics pushing them Flash 9, and this is what Captain Jack in that 10 car didn't want to see. No help from behind, and he can't catch the help from in front of him.
He's been in 2 back-to-back basically situations. That was basically how it was in stage 2 with that big no man's land gap, and he's just riding smack dab in the middle of it.
I wreck Blakey T all the time. I just want to go on air and say that I wreck Blakey T all the time, but it's Blakey T. He gets fired, so why wouldn't you wreck him? Colas Florida's out here still leading Celtics and Flash 9. These guys they have gone single file. They need to get really racy to have Captain Jack get back up there. But again, no rights to music. Cap Jack was just like Flash 9 earlier. He was all by himself. Can he hold on to everything? Don't make any mistakes. Maybe these guys get racy and make a mistake, get him back up there. Cole Motorsports says, I want this championship tonight. I've been a second on Sunday in the Winter Heat Series. I want to show how good I am. What's up, Brian Brown? That is Bad For You Racing. If you guys don't know who that is, what's up, Bad For You Racing? And Mrs. Bad out there, I'm just probably right next to you listening. Great people, always fun, playing golf, racing, any other sports stuff out there too. Great people, but the battle for the lead is getting intense, starting to pull away. Cars behind them, trying to do what they can do, but I got to keep it right now. This is for the championship. This is for the lead.
Oh, I want to announce on air real quick. Puddin is finally better than me at a game. He beat me at golf. That is it.
That is it. and he said I was and you said I was ducking you. Here comes Celtics.
Yeah, I got drugged.
Here comes the 11 car trying to peak. 4 car Cola utilizing that momentum on the high line. Flash 9 right there with him too. Private Patton out there in the preset race walked away. We watched the battle out there. Had some technical difficulties come up, but this right here, the battle for the lead, the battle for the win, and the battle for the championship all in one night.
It looks like, I mean, they're not as racy as they were, but I mean, I think the cars are starting to go away because you're starting to see a little more variance of line out of the corners. Almost they're getting more loose. So how bold do you be right here? Do you push that car as hard as you can go, maybe get the position and definitely try to go for the lead, or do you stay back and try to wait for pit stops and see what you can really do in the final half?
I would honestly just wait back for a pit stop, you know, if you need to on custom cars, figure out that one minute adjustment you might need to make. Maybe a piece of tape, maybe lower the wedge, maybe some tire pressure on the right side, loosen it up to make that car turn and rotate through the corners. Again, here at Homestead, you're out of the throttle a lot longer what you need to. The custom guys can drive around a little bit harder than what you guys just did in the preset race. Cola starting to pull about a car length out on Celtics right now. Celtics and Flash 9.
They're pulling it back. They're pulling it back.
Yep, they're reeling him right back in right now. Go ahead, guys. Take it for a minute.
I know this is where you got to decide, too, how you're going to play it, because I know we had some guys in our race. Ooh, Celtic's going to... Is he going to rub him? Just a little bit, it looks like. Is it going to be 3 wide down the backstretch?
Flash 9? Not quite, but Flash 9 is going to
fell back
go
in.
for the lead.
The angle I had my camera at, it looked like they were going to go 3 wide in it. But, I mean, they're still getting pretty racy. I was thinking they try to hold back. Cars are getting a little bit loose. Not want to worry about.
9, not quite gonna slide in there a second.
No, yeah, he's gonna barely get
he's going
clear.
to. Good move, Flash 9 up to second. Cola still leads off of 2. And I just wonder, I wonder whether they're going to pit, and I wonder if they're all going to pit at once, or if maybe somebody tries to play some strategy and goes an extra lap.
I know the
work for Cola.
2-tire strategy does give you a big gap, but I mean, obviously, you're still going to have to go probably, if these guys can get, I'd say 35-ish laps, 15-ish on the final stop. So, I mean, do you split it in half? Do you run it dry? That's something these guys got to think about really fast, because pit stops should be coming up any lap now.
Battle for up there for just a couple seconds. Somebody tried to make a move, did not make it work, didn't have any help. Cola Flash 9 does get around the 11 of Celtics guys. 22 viewers, thank you guys very much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, give us a shout out there, YouTube land. We appreciate knowing who's out there. The Cola comes down just a little bit. I think it might have been a little bit of a block move. That's going to give the 11 of Celtics a move to come up. Now he's going to try to pull back underneath and hit that apron, that low line on the underneath of Flash 9. That 21 battle for second, though he just he thinks better of it, but see, Cola's doing the smart thing. He is pulling down and blocking that low line, which is not a bad line around here, but the second lane gets you such a good drive off of it. Everybody goes single file down the front straight away, guys.
Not quite single file. Looks like Flash 9 is looking underneath here.
And Cola can make that move, but, I mean, they're getting that part of the race where you might let up now, but you try to block here in probably 10, 15 more laps. There's no guarantee you clear. You're going to get pushed right on through.
We do have a request to go on board with the 11 car. We will do that right now since they are in the top 3. He scrapes the wall just a little bit, runs that second line, pulls up to that back bumper of that Ford Mustang 21. Flash 9, another Mustang in front of him out there, going to go with the 4 car of Cola Motorsports, and look at that drive he gets in on that second lane.
Yeah, these cars are getting wobbly coming out of that corner. I saw Flash get a little bit.
Is out of the race.
Yeah, I think I just saw that. Yeah, Taddy might have had some technical difficulties. We saw that earlier with Private Patton, who should have won the championship. Love you back. I love you, Brian. You're a good guy, man. Bad for you and your wife are great, fantastic people. Always an enjoyment to hang out with you guys. Battling still. They're going to have to pit. Again, a big shout out to A-Trout for being our in-race reporter on the preset side tonight. We don't have one of those for the custom. Mopar Celtics clips that wall just a little bit. I bet too, man. Do you think the Celtics might take a little bit of that prize money and upgrade the internet since we saw them lag earlier? We've seen them lag pretty early too at the same time, but
I think it's going to take more than the prize money to get that stable internet.
Luca is on pit road right now, just so you guys know. Not that it's a championship battle, but still.
And according to the comments, looks like Taddy said he just fell back too far and wanted to watch the finale, which I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, I would want to be in the grandstands with a taco, bratwurst, beer, popcorn, whatever you all's preferences. I've never been to Homestead. I don't know what they sell down here. Probably some shrimp on the barbie or something.
It's not Australia. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You went too far south.
My bad.
Did you fail geography, Puddin'?
Yes. Back in the day, though, I was the master at Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. I do remember that game show. But 21 of Flash 9 drives it in on the 4 Cola. He's going to drift up. The 11 car going to try to make it 3 wide. They're going to go 2 wide. Flash 9 now to the leader. Drag race down the front stretch with the 11 and the 4 car.
Boy, wow. Flash took advantage of that situation. He drove in there.
If you get that inch, you got to take that mile, and I can't tell if the 24 has pitted or not, but that would put he has pitted, so he's a lap down. So Captain Jack's still in the 4 spot. Maybe that strategy can help get him a couple extra positions tonight. He does have himself a custom preset win here in Giggity Racing Season 5, but these guys are relentless for the lead. If you are not watching this right now, I do not know what you're watching.
Yeah, these guys are battling hard right now to get this championship, and they have been for the last 2.5 stages.
And it even seems like if one of them does fall slightly off the pace or gets a little bit ahead, it doesn't matter. Yep, they're right back bumper to bumper within like a half a lap. So they're pretty even cars. Ooh, Celtics dives inside, coming down the back stretch. It's gonna pull it back. Yeah, gonna pull it back in line.
Not gonna work for him there.
Now, maybe a question for you guys, maybe a question to people out there in YouTube land, being on low draft as we see the 11 of Celtics drive up there just a little bit to the 21. On low draft, we know how much tape helps in the draft. Do you, what's your tape? Do you put it on? Do you take it off? What do you do for the low draft? But Flash 9's still the leader.
100%.
100%, 41% wedge, slider 9, 60, 60 tire pressure, send it.
Yeah, you know how I do it.
Celtics gonna take this run. It looks like Flash got a little bit deep into the corner. It looks like he can't capitalize. Looking at the way that our Celtics was diving, it looked like he was gonna get quite a good run off, but it didn't materialize.
Big Jim, too, again, a very good preset driver. He said he wouldn't put too much tape on it out there, tuning in for both races. Great to have him out there. Again, thanks to Alex Ned, Ty Hazard for helping out.
Ooh,
and Cola Motorsports coming down. Cola Motorsports now, does that going to hurt? Let's spit it out there, Pud. Hinder or hurt him with no draft, even though it is on low. These guys might pit next time by saying that, because we did see Cola stay out an extra lap last time. Will these guys do the same? Will they stay out for two?
Flash
9 signaling.
I can't tell if Celtics was letting the 24 go right there because he's faster, or if he's signaling to come down.
Sure.
I think the 21 signal, so Celtics just going to go with him. Yeah, that is correct. That's exactly what it was. And they drive it down in there, in the pit lane. Hopefully no speeding penalties.
Celtics just made up some serious ground if he was able to get it down to speed to get in there right next to him.
If he didn't. That would be very, very unfortunate for him if he did not.
T-Bird Gaming said he would build a low tape setup on low. I built a low tape setup on max for max speed without the draft.
So let me know when these guys start coming off pit road.
Okay, I'm on board with Cola Motorsports. Captain Jack behind him.
Okay.
I'm watching Celtics.
Yeah, I'm on board with Flash 9 now too. So we know where Cola Motorsports is. We just saw his teammate, the other.
3 and 4 right now.
Celtics.
Oh, they made contact, but Celtics gets it right in front of. Flash 9 beats him out, and that was just AI contact. They're going to follow the apron all the way around. Where's this going to put Cola?
Man.
See if we can get on board with him.
Right
behind him with the max speed, so Cola's going to take the lead. No, Celtics. No, he does.
No, wait. Oh man.
They're basically exactly where they started. There was literally no difference to that strategy.
Yeah.
So the Cola has 1 lap older tires than these guys. That means these guys can drive it a little bit, but Celtics.
They're gonna work together, I think. Here, they still have a little bit of draft, so I don't think they're gonna hurt too bad. They should be able to pull right back up to Cola, and it'll be a race again.
If I were to guess that they probably ran that thing pretty close to dry, there's probably somewhere between 15 and 20 laps left.
I just got something about 24 to go.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna guess.
Ago that was.
20. So I mean, it's literally a 20-lap shootout for the championship.
These guys all making moves, trying their strategy. Cola, we know, is very good. Celtics, very good on his strategy. Flash 9, very good on his setups. Right back to where they were, pitting after a lap of each other. But will that will those older tires hurt Cola? I mean, it's only 1 lap, but still, custom setups is different.
I don't think so, unless it gets to the end.
Yeah, I was about to say, Cola in the hard in the wall.
That's not good.
Yeah,
That
all that
may
work that he
be-
just took just cost him.
I would say that might be his championship right there. He's got to drive the wheels off of it to get back up there with low draft.
20 to go thanks to Ty Hazard. I just saw it pop up in the computer down there. So 20 to go for the leaders. Cola hit the wall. Can he get caught back up on low draft? This might be the battle for the championship with the 21 and the 11. Can the NRG can't pull 2 11 car championships? Flash 9 trying to be the spoiler on that aspect.
You know, if you're Flash 9, you have a big decision here. Do you want to lead these laps? But if you just follow the 20 or the 11 round for 5-ish laps, you're going to pull away from Cola. He's got nothing else to work with. You can make this a 2-car championship if you want to. But how bad do you want to lead these not important laps, but obviously not sure to race one.
And then make it work it for himself.
That's what I would try to do. But make it him or Celtics take Cola out of the picture, because if he just rides behind them, they will get away.
Yeah,
23,
bumper full
24 viewers right
guaranteed.
now too, trying to watch and see what happens here. Flash 9 and Celtics. If Flash makes a move, makes contact with the 11, drifts them both up, that gives Cola an opportunity to drift back up there. So he's waiting for these guys to make a mistake. Flash 9, a very patient driver in his own right, so he knows that's not what he wants to do. Maybe like you just said, follow that 11 around, don't push any issues, and then when it comes to 3 to go, 5 to go, something like that, whenever you're comfortable, start making moves then.
Or force the 11 to make a mistake.
I know if I'm him, I just want to make it a 2-car race where if something happens, I'm not having to pass 2 cars to get back to the lead. I'm only having to pass 1.
And we can't not thank again our sponsor out there this year, JCR. A bunch of friends out there making setups. We can see how McLovin is with them. They put up their prize money for tonight and all championship week. We had what, 30 viewers for the preset race. At one time 25, still 22. Thanks again. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, give us a shout out. We'll say what's up to you guys out there, but we don't want to take away from the action. Celtics trying to take that low line away from Flash 9 right there.
And they've pulled from Cole. They've got, I'd say, probably a second, maybe second half lead on him. They're not anywhere in the same area code right now. So it's not a 2-man race, but it's pretty close to it.
Michael Morgan said the same thing. That's WRX Mike. He said, what a battle. The top 3 have been now possibly dwindled down to the top 2 on a contact situation with the wall out of Cola. Something happens with this. This is the battle for the win. This is the battle for the championship. The 21 takes a peek to the inside of the 11. The 11 comes down that one lane, takes that lane away from him. Still, that gives him the air to pull back up to him.
The 11 looked like he got really loose off of the corner there.
Nanner just said 15 to go, it looks like. So that should be 14 right there.
14 to go, and still no cautions tonight, preset or cautions on the preset or setup side.
Actually, didn't they have that caution in the middle of stage 2 that we thought was that stage?
They did.
Yeah. So yeah, you're correct. So yeah, there's. Thank you for fact checking me.
I got you. I'll be that guy.
Hey, you know what? Everybody's got to have one. Tim out there said the 11 is Newfie. I don't know how the 11 is Newfie when I'm Newfie.
I'm Newfie. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not even going. I'm not close.
You're telling me you're the only guy in Giggity who's not Newfie at this point?
Yeah, pretty much. Right now.
21 is probably just being patient though, waiting for that move. We saw it not too long ago too, where Hunty gave Delgado just that little bit, it was last week, just that little bit of a bump and run, and it got him loose and got the win. Could we see that happen tonight? Even Delgado said, what a heck of a move, I would have done the same thing.
Nuka said 12 to go, so they're on.
Yep. I'm counting her down now.
Okay,
so
I was just saying.
I'm using my fingers to count down.
I lost a lap. I was like, oh, we're 13. And then I saw 12. I was like, maybe I lost a lap somewhere.
I didn't know you had that many fingers. I only have 10.
I'm using my toes too.
Oh, well. Never mind. I'm not going to make a comment about Marines on the air. Us IT guys over in the Air Force have a calculator.
Yeah, we're not special enough. Anyways.
I mean, I don't want to say Cola's out of this, but Cola's just progressively falling back, so your championship is in between 11 and a 21.
Right now. And it may be the 11, because the 21 looks like he's starting to lose it. Oh, wait!
He's got to run!
As we say that, he's got a big run off the corner.
Oh, it's going to look like lose it off the corner, but he had a decent...
Maybe he's testing that especially with 10 to go, testing that out just a little bit. Wait a minute, Nuka's supposed to be racing. How's he giving us a lap count? Maybe that's his sister.
No,
maybe it's his sister helping out.
Sitting in the stands next to each other watching the race. They just parked.
Nuka's racing.
Yeah, Nuka's racing, so I bet that's Nuka's sister.
Right in front of these guys.
He's got one hand on the... He's like that one guy that just qualified for the ARCA that was doing Daytona with Snapchat.
Taylor Gray.
He's got a phone in one hand, the wheel in the other.
I can just hear it too. Nuka telling his sister, "Hey, keep counting the laps and go out to my truck and get my wallet." We hear that every night.
Tatty says Newfie is racing Nuka's car. That's how
Oh, got my wall again off of 2 there.
Maybe he's trying to overdrive it a little bit, trying to catch back up.
End his night there. He's not going to catch up now.
Yeah,
I would almost be willing to bet.
The 11 and 21 Toyota
8 to
Ford
go
battle,
time.
8 to go at the line. I see, like you just said.
I don't want to say Flash is going to have to get desperate here in a second, but it seems like that 11 has been able to hold on pretty strong. So he's going to have to start really powering.
I'm telling you, bumper in 3 and 4.
I'd say, he's got to do something.
I'm calling it now. They stay together for a couple more laps. It's happening.
Which
If that's the case too, we do want to get our race winner and champion. Maybe if it's both, if it's not up here though, but this will actually technically that is it.
7
But
laps to go.
I don't want to have to blue screen, so you'll be able to help out with that a little bit, right, Flirt? To get one of these guys up here.
I think I have Celtics. I don't have Flash though.
Okay.
So
I don't know if I do, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, let's we'll figure it out.
Find a way to do it.
But yeah, one lap car of the 24 Nuka Bob's sister texting driving car right in front of them. 11 pulls down to the inside of that apron, protects it just a little bit. I think what we just saw a little bit ago, a couple laps without that 21 was a test.
Ooh.
6 to go this time though. He got a huge run off of 4 there. It flashed.
11 got loose and he was gonna block it. And I can't say I blame him. You got to block whatever you see at this point.
Patton out there saying, "Come on,
But now
Flash."
be
He
ready
wants
to
to
get
see
what
the
you
21 up there. Tatty said he could help at us too if need be by his cellular device. He is watching. This is what it comes down to. In the words of Harry Hogg telling Cole Trickle at Daytona, this is what it's all about right here. 2 drivers for the win, for the championship at Homestead, bumper to bumper. 5 to go, right?
Looks like they're about to run up on Nuka too.
Nuka's respectful.
Okay, I was about to say, please, just let him race. You don't want to be that guy.
Very respectful out of Nuka and his sister to do that.
This should be, what, 5?
This is 4 right here.
This
4
is
to
4,
go.
okay.
I am literally tapping my foot. What does Flash 9 have? 21 viewers. This comes down to it for the championship in our Elite Series. The Custom, Xfinity, and Preset guys coming up tomorrow. This is going to be a barn burner. What will Flash do? Does Flash have anything for Celtics in that 11?
I think he does. I mean, it's got to happen here soon, but he's got.
You can tell he's been trying a couple things, but Celtics has been able to block.
Celtics hits the apron. Celtics hits the apron and gets up into the 21. That's going to cost the 21 2 or 3 spots. That might have been it.
He's still there. He's still there.
Depending on how clean he gets off this corner, that could have been the not race winning move, but
definitely got to be
winning.
We're going on board. We're going roof the. Yeah, we're going over the roof with Flash for the championship, guys. See what happens here. Anthony Karf is now fired. He said Ford power. There's no such thing. Here they come off of turn 4. Celtics gets a little loose maybe, or just tries to protect that low line to keep the 21 from diving down in there.
Oh, we got him. Nope. He stopped. I thought he was going to get him going on the outside, but it looks like he lost his momentum.
Probably one of the best championships battles I've seen in so long, Flirt.
Definitely.
Alright, one lap.
I would recommend
Celtics throws the block on him, but that's going to cost him. The high line we have seen worked good. Can the 21 diamond that corner off? Is he going to use that high line? But yet the 11 of Celtics tries to throw that block a little bit, and he's still doing it going down the straightaway. The JCR white flag in the air here at Homestead for the championship. 21 cars trying to wait and see what happens.
Crossover.
Can he get it done? Can he take that low line done? The 11 gives him a block. He is clear enough to give him the block. Celtics is going to try to hold him up. Here he comes to the inside. Here comes Flash 9. Gives him a little bit of a bump. That's going to push the 11 up to the inside. Here we come down. Dragways down to straightaway. Out of turn 3 and 4. This is for the championship. They make contact. They make more contact. And it looks like, I think Celtics got that, but I can't tell. Holy hell.
I don't know who won.
Who got that?
I really don't.
Holy baloney!
That somebody put that. That might be the best Giggity finish I think I've ever seen.
Unbelievable.
The
And
closest
such a
Giggity finish
mistakes.
I've seen before that was Xfinity with Fat Patch Turds and the puddles at Dover, but that right there just took it. I should have went overhead
Who
with it. We
got
did
that?
boom vision, trying to see
Manor
what
said,
happened.
Let's hope it
Celtics
goes.
got
So I'm
it.
gonna stop. I think Celtics got it because I think
Celtics got it.
Manor just said, "Let's go." So I think that
By 1/1000th of a second.
Holy!
Finish in Giggity history. And
Wow!
is your champion.
holy shit, Celtics! That was a hell of a drive. Man, he did what he had to do. He was able to make the blocks he had to.
8 cars,
All right.
best battle out there. I cannot believe that,
That was
just
insane.
happened.
And
Holy
here's the championship
baloney!
winner.
What a finish!
And the champion himself.
Wow! Congratulations! I do kind of want to see if we can get Flash up here after that for his opinion, but we cannot accept the fact that Mobile did it again tonight. Both 11 cars are now spraying champagne or Keystone or Miller, whatever, all over the place. Congratulations there, team owner, till we get your driver up here.
No, he's here. Celtics is here.
Celtics is a commentator and a racer. I take back everything I said last week if you were going to break the curse, because everything you just did in the last 5 laps was 100% like one of the best things I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I had you in my mind, so that was getting me. That was
I'm
getting me
glad
angry.
as a teammate I could make sure to motivate you to get this championship.
Holy hell, congratulations, Celtics. You had us all on the barn right there. Flash 9 was giving it to you. He was showing you what he had, and then he protected it. You came down. We saw a couple blocks. Team NRG, both the 11 cars tonight in championship lane. We will get to Flash 9. I just saw him in here, but yeah, we got to hear about this. The last 4 laps. I want to hear your thoughts, Celtics.
It was crazy. I mean, he was getting good runs on us because I feel like we burned up the tires a lot trying to pass him earlier in the stage and get around Cola before Cola fell off, and that's why I had to defend so much, because I think I burned off the tires a lot more than he did. And he was giving massive runs after runs after runs on me, and I was just blocking as hard as I could and made some mistakes, and it kept us together, and it was just a good race overall, fun race at the end.
Michael Morgan just did the same thing too. Both 11 cars won the championship tonight. You guys are collecting that JCR prize money, but you guys are like the most low-key champions in history. Where's your enthusiasm for both of you guys? You just brought home 2 championships for your team owner.
This is as hyped as I'll ever get. I don't know. I don't know what more you want from me.
I'm just a spotter.
Flash
I was yelling
9.
at the end of the race for you. I don't feel like you were yelling when you won. I was yelling for you.
No, Nana yelled as loud as he could, and I was just sitting there pumping my fist, just doing the least. But it was a good race. I mean, even Colt, us 3 were up there all race, and we were really battling pretty well. So it was a fun one. Hopefully, it was fun to watch out there. So.
Definitely.
Hell yeah, it was. Icy, you got anything for the champion?
No, man, just congrats. Really glad to have been here to watch that. I mean, I think that's probably the closest finish in Giggity history. So, good job, guys.
Yeah, I really wish I probably should have gone overhead with that, but I thought the old boom vision was going to be the best way. We couldn't tell because of that.
We were basically together. I think it was it was literally
1,000th of a second.
1,000th apart.
Yeah.
I think we got Flash in here.
Yeah, Flash is
Yeah,
here.
I'm
I was
here.
gonna ask how was that last lap for you? Because it looks like you were trying everything top to bottom to make it.
I mean, first of all, congrats Celtics. You earned it, buddy. The way we battled our race, I tried to bump and run as clean as I could, and still give him a shot to race it to the line. And I was hoping so bad that my position in the top right would change to 1 right before the line, and it never happened. But It was a great race. I mean, Cola had one mistake the whole time, and it cost him a shot. And I think Celtics and I both had the same thought process of just, you know, the best way to eliminate him was to just help each other up until the end. And I was just looking for an opening and had to make one a little bit, but we had a great finish, and what a great way to end the year.
Definitely.
Icy?
They say it's good.
Oh, I'm just a Marine. I'm just going to talk like this real quick. Good job there, buddy. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Icy. We really appreciate you for tuning in, man. Dude, we were, again, as high as 30 viewers for the preset, 25 for you guys custom races out there. I don't know how many of these races I have done, Celtics and Flash, commentating them. That is the closest race we have had all year, you know, the entire time I've been with Giggity for the championship and everything else. I know you guys were trying to give it your all. Congratulations too, because was it as much fun for the drive as it was for us to watch, Flash?
Oh, it was, the intensity really got high, you know, the last 15 laps. I think he went down, guarded the inside one corner, and I got to his right rear, and I think he bumped the white line just a little bit, and I thought I was going to be sent to the wall, but thank God I could hang on to his draft a little bit and make it a race. But I mean, just an awesome race, you know. I think that was like my 9th second place finish of the year, so a little disappointed couldn't get more wins, but real happy to be part of the Canucks and looking forward to being part of AJ Storm's team coming up next season.
And congratulations again too. We know that you and Cola, McLovin, a lot of you guys were representing Giggity really well Sunday. Can't wait to see you guys out there more. Now, this is coming from YouTube land, not me. A lot of these guys are saying first and second championship after that race. Where's the emotion?
It's just how we are, man.
You'd have to know in the chats. I mean, we save it for the Mo Power chat.
Yeah. It's a late night thing.
So, well, NRG, take it.
Before we shut down, I was just saying, all the 30-some viewers that we had for the preset and custom race tonight, I hope you all tune in tomorrow night, because we are wrapping up the Xfinity series tomorrow night. We got 2 races, wrapping up those championships. So hopefully everyone out there is tuning in for that. Man, tonight was okay. I'm not being biased, but tonight was cool. But anyway, hopefully we see all y'all tomorrow night, and thanks for everyone tuning in all season long, on Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, with the developmental series. And we're wrapping this week up literally after Friday, so thanks to everyone tuning in on any night, regardless of who you are. So
I'm excited for next season. Looking the way this season ended, I know a lot of people weren't content with the way they finished, but I think season 6 is going to be crazy with this new format, so that's going to be some good racing as well.
And thanks again to Icy, all of our broadcasters out there that have helped out through this season. Again, like NRG just said, we got tomorrow coming up with the Xfinity guys, possibly myself if I'm not going to be in the booth both times. Everybody that's helped out, make Season 5 what it is, make Giggity Racing what it is. Big changes to come in Season 6. Stay tuned. Closest race in Giggity finish for a championship. You all just saw it. For the likes of Ty of Hazard helping us out early in the preset race. The one and only, you know him as Alex Sned, the voice of NASCAR. Mo Power NRG for helping set up all these lobbies. I see on Wednesday nights. Myself, I am Puddin' Knievel, the flirt with disaster. You know him as Poconos Steve or Captain Saint or whatever the hell he wants to be called anymore. Thanks for tuning in. Congratulations to our winners tonight. Thanks for everybody out there tuning in. This is some of the highest viewership I've seen in a long time. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. COVID is real, guys. It is a real thing. Wear your mask, social distance, 6 feet apart. We will get this through together. As a family through Giggity 2, thanks for everybody else that's ever needed anything out there to help everybody in that time of need. I am putting for NRG, Ty of Hazard, Alex Ned, Flirt with Disaster, Icy, which I didn't know I knew before this too. Congratulations to our championship. Congratulations to Team NRG for both bringing both those 11 cars home up there. You all have a great night. Be safe. Cannot wait to see what's going to happen tomorrow because the same excitement will happen. Be gays.